Hello and welcome back. Um, let us. Where's. Who needs a spell
Which way
slot?
to the nearest
Not
library?
you.
Your desire.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Let's give her the. Let's give her this, the level 3 spell slot. Okay, we got that.
Still alive, so that's progress. Let me work my magic.
I'm gonna hang on to the arcane recovery for now. Seems fine. How do I like your spells for this? Fire, I don't like. So Fireball and Scorching Ray can go. And Hold Person's not going to be good here. Or Crown of Madness, Arcane Lock does nothing. Melf's Acid Arrow doesn't feel great. We don't need Knock, some Invisibility, we don't need... I guess Shatter. I guess. And level 3, we would be better off... Sleet Storm's not going to do us any good because in the final fight, they can just fly out. I would really like to use Slow. Protection from energy is concentration, that sucks. Creatures that can see the pattern. They cannot attack you, they cannot move, they cannot act. You know what? I did mention Hypnotic Pattern earlier, and then I haven't used it, really. So let's see if we can make it work. Other than that, how else do I like my spells? All of this, yes, yes, yes. Probably not haste, but we'll leave it alone. Odaluk Sphere is good. Dimension Door is always amazing. Globe of Invulnerability, I'm gonna take that off. It's just so freaking powerful, man. It's just so powerful. Kinda can't justify it. I don't think I hate Wall of Ice. Raise a Wall of Ice, dealing 10 to 60 cold damage to anyone standing in its way. The wall is broken, it leaves behind a frigid cloud. Let's try it. Okay. I think I like his spell setup. My love. Freedom of movement's fine. Mass healing word. Spirit guardians is fine. Remove curse. We'll leave it alone. So, if I want to, I mean, dispel good and evil, they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Also, break enchantments, charm, frighten, possess allies. I mean, it's, in my opinion, more valuable with this. The disadvantage on attack rolls is, like, if we have to fight Raphael, if we piss him off, which I will do, because we are going to save Hope. Petrification charm stun, we don't need it. Blade barrier. Would be kind of cool to have. We'll try it somewhere else. I'm out of level 5 slots anyway, yeah, so I don't even know why I'm looking at level 5 spells. I have one level 6 spell I could upcast. Flaming Strike's going to do us no good here, but it's always prepared, so. We could upcast Destructive Wave, I suppose. Contagion, man. Guess we could upcast that. Yeah, still curse.
Don't touch me.
Shut up.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I think we're good to go. We're pissing in the wind now.
Very
Let's
well.
get moving.
I don't believe it.
You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return.
Please, wait, don't go. Who are you?
The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
Who am I? Oh, it's my favorite question. I scream it into the dark while I sleep, and whisper it to my memories when I wake. I'm the thing that kills you, and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am Hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night. I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice.
Who's your jailer?
The many eyes, the stare of pain, the ray of death. Keep it away. Keep it away. Don't waste any more words, or we'll both be sorry. The house is home to many things. Most of them really want to kill you. I strongly suggest you try not to let that happen. Find your contract instead. Save your soul.
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Quiet. There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me. And that makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch. Now whisper your questions, little wretch, but really quiet and very clever. Concentrate.
Recall the hush before the roar of battle.
Remember, quiet as a mouse.
Is there any way I can help you?
You can't help me! You can't even help yourself! You're gonna die here!
Doesn't sound like hope to me.
You ask after me rather than your own heart's desire. It would bring a tear to my eye if I had not shed them all so long ago. The hammer Raphael gave you is the key for you and for me.
Where's Raphael?
Behind you! Skipping across the plains, spinning plates, making deals with dukes and devils. He's a busy man. A busyness man. But not a man at all, of course. He'll be home soon, though, and you better find your contract before he arrives. I read it. There are precisely 49 clauses and subsections that give him the authority to tear out your soul if he finds you here uninvited. You really should have had someone clever look that thing over before you signed.
Okay. The fact that he slipped those in means we're going to tear up the contract. I had no idea. So, yeah, where do I find it?
The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. The paper cage for your soul. Such a tiny thing, but it's one of his favorites. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure.
What is it?
Can you save me? Please, 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 please.
Of course.
You don't even know how. All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Once you take the contract, the fire will come. And Raphael, you must run, run, run. But don't forget me. Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
Okay. So, before that, what just happened there? That little bit of information, those 48 little clauses that'll allow him to take my soul if he finds me here uninvited. I was planning to go steal my items, go save Hope, and leave my contract. But knowing this fucking piece of shit slipped that in, we're gonna go tear it to pieces.
This place is all entrances and no exits.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I know you.
Unless I'm mistaken, we've never met.
I know you nonetheless. Not by name, not by reputation. as the steeple knows the arch, and the keystone knows the clay. I know you. For we are both parts of the same design. Like me, you made a deal with the devil, and authored your own damnable fate for the greater good.
What greater good did you sell your soul for?
Alas, it was a good that never came to be. I was an architect in life, a builder of tombs and temples, but mostly of towers. My proudest work reached for the stars and sought to dry Seluna's tears. It was a monument to life and to virtue, and a happy home to my master for many years.
Who was your master?
A great general, a greater man, Ketheric Thorm. When tragedy came, my master fell into darkness and despair. He marshaled a great army to ruin the world and bring all into shadow. I could not let it happen. I sought out the devil, Raphael, and signed an infernal pact with him. He promised to destroy my master's army, and I promised him my soul in return. The devil was true to his word. Fiends slaughtered my master's forces, but he endured somehow and blighted the land.
The Grim Forge, remember? So if you recall, all the Shar bodies that we found, and that Sharan, everything involving Shar and the bodies that we found inside the Grim Forge, how they were all dead. Do you remember when we came across the one Dwegar who had us inspect the rocks, and we found out that a giant hell beast crashed through the wall, made those sulfur crystals, etc.? It was this guy that made a deal with Raphael to destroy Ketheric Thorm's army. And that's why all those Sharns were dead in that temple. And also why the Sharns were all dead and being hunted by Yrgir as well. And why he couldn't find the final Sharn, which kept him bound to his contract to Raphael, because the Sharn was turned into all those rats. So that's how all of those things tie together, and it's all tied in with Raphael. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, Ketheric Thorm is no more. I killed him.
Then all came to pass as I had hoped, though a century too late for my family and friends. Your actions may have justified the price of my soul. I thank you. Tell me, what became of my pride? What became of Moonrise Towers?
We healed the land and lifted the shadow curse. Moonrise will be a beacon of light again.
I did not think it possible. Thank you. My spirit smiles for the first time in a century. Now go. Finish your business here and leave while you can.
Shouldn't be here. None of us should.
You! Are you good?
Are you good?
I tried, but I don't think I can ever be good. Instead, I'll be perfect.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't look at me. I'm dancing. I love to dance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
This clock does not measure the passage of time. Perhaps it measures how much time remains?
Do I ever live anywhere else but here? Should be easy. Did I ever live?
All right. What now? How much farther can I go? Seems simple enough.
I like this room.
Over here! When is a door not a door? When it's a jam jar! You won't find a way out here. Or a way in.
What is this place?
This is the chamber of egress. The portals here crisscross the planes, but they won't open to the likes of you and me. This is how Raphael consults with his clients so efficiently, no matter the time, no matter the place, and it's how he stalks his prey.
There must be something useful here.
Oh, there is. There is. If you stare into the portals long enough, your mind starts to do cartwheels and tricks you into thinking you're falling into a horrible, yawning void. It's one of my favorite ways to pass the time. But you have no time to waste, or time will waste you. And what you need from the house is in the archive. Not here.
Very well.
Stay out of my way. Don't touch anything and keep quiet. I've had enough pests bothering me today. I don't need another.
What is this place?
The Chamber of Egress. Way station of the Hells. Providing access to Raphael's clientele, wherever they might make their home. I am its keeper, New Baldin. Very much not at your service.
Do you know Hope?
The greatest pest of all. I've always thought hope to be a dirty, empty little word. She suits it well.
Who is she?
A nasty little optimist who doesn't have the good sense to lose her mind completely, like the rest of us. She has a rather loathsome habit of popping into existence all over the house to shout words of encouragement to the other denizens. It's most irksome. But her appearances are just a trick of the light. Her corporeal form is down in the dark, bound by unbreakable chains in Raphael's dungeon. It used to be my prison, New Baldin's very own pit of pain. I was its keeper. But that was a very long time ago.
Why don't you work in the prison anymore?
I made a mistake. Raphael doesn't tolerate mistakes. We had one house guest by the name of Gortash. A mischievous little blot of a boy, and he slipped through my fingers.
Gortash was here? Lord Enver Gortash?
Lord? Is that what he calls himself these days? The snivelling little shit? He was the son of a cobbler or some such meagre tradesman, sold to Raphael by his loving parents to pay off a petty debt. Lord, indeed. I used to bruise my knuckles on his whimpering little face. I'd like to have snapped his neck.
Well, then you'll be pleased to hear that I killed him.
Oh, you fabulous murderer! Oh, how I wish I could have seen him grovel and beg and bleed. Maybe his soul will come to us one day. Such a splendid deed deserves a splendid reward. And there's no better reward in the hells than the pleasures and pains of the flesh. There are few sensations that can't be indulged in Raphael's boudoir. I'm not permitted to enter, but I know a secret way inside.
Really?
Make your way to the balcony next door, and you can find your way inside. Just make sure not to fall. It's a long way down.
Thank you for that. I've never got him to admit that before. Portal to Menzoberranzan.
Menzoberranzan, the jewel of the Underdark, lies beyond.
Menzoberranzan, city of spiders. Of course Raphael has dealings in the depths of the Underdark.
God, there's so much potential for just more DLCs and... Oh, God, come on.
I am air.
I hope they do it.
I am light. I am free.
Secrets of the port city of Luskan flutter behind this portal.
Luskan, city of sails, at the far north of the Sword Coast, in the shadow of the spine of the world. Mephistar, home to the archdevil Mephistopheles. Raphael's bold indeed if he ever visits uninvited.
Hellish ice chills this portal to Mephistar.
We have our own portal to take us back to Baldur's Gate.
I don't know why the clicking on these to get the narrator to talk about them seems a little buggy in here. I had to click on that one several times. She did before she could talk about Mephistar. Maybe if we give it a few seconds.
Waterdeep, the crown of the north.
Waterdeep. The forces of the Absolute could threaten even the City of Splendors if they were to reach it.
The gods cannot see me.
Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. I wonder if the cult of the Absolute has influence there as well.
The splendid city of Athkatla hums beyond the portal.
Athkatla, city of coin, capital of arm. They say the streets are paved with gold.
Okay.
Here, the chaos of the world is dimmed. Here, the violence of life is pacified. Here, there is order. There is but one law, and it is immutable. I am that law.
Okay. So this will be our way to sneak into the boudoir.
Do I know you? Were we happy once? Kill me. Kill me, please.
No. Security breach. We are concerned to report a regrettable incident within our esteemed House of Hope. It has come to our attention that one of our guests, driven to madness by insatiable curiosity, attempted to breach the sanctuary of your revered boudoir. The misguided individual, their mind clouded by a desperate desire for forbidden knowledge, sought to gain access to your private quarters and uncover the secrets that lie within. They believed the back door on the balcony would serve as their clandestine path to knowledge. However, rest assured, my lord, that our vigilant guardians swiftly intervened and prevented any further trespassing. So please, don't turn us into lemurs. So that's, okay, another way to find out about the balcony. That's badass.
Pain. Become its bedfellow, and you will know true pleasure.
I deserve this. Thank you.
He said he'd turn my eyes in on themselves. To see inside me. Rolling and rolling until they burst.
I like to watch the door to the boudoir. I like to see who goes in, who comes back out, and who never does.
Does Raphael mind your watching his coming and goings?
Why? It was his idea. Here I watch, forever and forever. I can never join in, but I'll always look.
Do you happen to know what goes on inside that room?
Oh, I like to peep through the keyhole. There's so much to see. So much to see.
Jesus Christ, it's 9 o'clock.
That might be worth a look.
Before we go messing with anything, let me just go through everything first.
Watch your bag.
With pleasure.
give up now.
Oh. Give that to Gale. Don't care about that blue die. A detailed history of the Orphic Hammer, describing the infernal workforce Raphael harnessed to locate and mine the rare materials used in its creation and its intended purpose. The hammer is not a weapon. It is an insurance policy. Its function is specific, but its utility is boundless. No chains forged by infernal hand can withstand its power. For its core is a metalliferous compound combining the purest essence of all the nine hells. If I should ever need to liberate the prisoners held in the Iron City of Dis, to shatter the vaults of Nargis, or even to free the child of Gith, my hammer would be equal to the task.
Time to press ahead.
And we just happen to have it in our inventory.
Here we go.
Hellfire, the great gift of Mephistopheles. An overpowering stench singes your nostrils. Nothing good happened here.
Away! This is Raphael's chamber pot.
Are you its guardian?
Its admirer, its protector. It is my one true beloved.
I'm gonna leave you to it and get the hell away from it.
Been awake for 100 years. Let me rest.
This might be my favorite painting. I'm pretty sure that's Raphael. I don't know, but I really like this painting in here.
I want to have a word.
I'm in two minds. The rat and the man and the rat, they gnaw at one another. Which one will be the meat and which one will be the tooth?
How did you end up here?
Cheated my chums. Took everything and ran. The kindly devil hid me from them. Made sure they'd never find me. I skitter now, best at the litter, and hungry. Want victuals sweet with a rot. Simpler life, but harder.
I wish there was more to this background out here. But it is kind of neat little glimpse of Avernus, and that guy wasn't kidding. That's a long way down.
The clock seems caught between a tick and a tock, as if time is holding its breath.
This is the other side of... Whoop.
Perfect.
Anyway, that's where we came in, and that's where we went to the right, and then this is the locked door on the left.
Got lost and died.
Let's crack it open.
Inside my front.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay. Angelic reprieve, that's great.
On my way.
That's curious.
The spilt wine is laced with the perfume of an exquisite poison. An unexpected treat.
We don't need to open that.
They're eating me.
You look positively wretched.
Perfect.
Hello again, little mouse. The price for speaking is steep, but I must give warning. Your prize is just ahead in the archive, but you can't take it yet. And even if you could, you mustn't. Trigger the alarm, and Raphael will come swooping home on wings of malice to rip out your soul. In this house, thieves are melted like butter and spread onto toast. Shh. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again.
You need to stay calm, Hope, and guide me.
I can. I shall. I can. I shall. The archivist is the key, but he's as stubborn as a king and as serious as a heart attack. Exploit his fiddling weakness and make him grovel! Oh no. They hear me. Speak quickly, speak softly. You know how this goes.
Damn it. Think 2 steps ahead, plotting with your queries in advance. Oh boy. Come on, come on. Oh, thank you. I'm completely out of inspiration, I believe, too.
You steady your mind and prepare your questions.
How should I deal with the archivist?
He fears authority figures. Perhaps his teacher took a strap to him and left a deep impression at an early age. There's one regular visitor that he particularly fears. She is...
A crack like breaking bone. Hope winces.
Who does the archivist fear, Hope? I need a name.
Scarier things than you, little mouse. Verilius Receptor. A High Inquisitor of Zariel. Officially entitled to audit Raphael's collection. Her true form is so gargantuan and mind-scarring to behold that she takes on many guises when she visits. Play your part well and you can be one of those blasphemous guises.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I have 2 inspiration points. Okay, good. I don't know. Is this once per long rest? Yep. So I have this for 10 turns, and I want to save this Voice of the Circle to try to get your gear. And your gear is like a 30 persuasion check. And my persuasion is... We're at a -1 from our stats. But we do have all the other bonuses, so... Okay. We're right at about time, so we'll pick it up in the next one. See you there.